First of all, what have you learned about life from Jane Goodall? Because she spoke highly of your book, and you list her as one of the mentors. But what kind of wisdom about animals do you draw from her?
The wisdom from Jane is so diverse. I mean, first of all, she's someone that, the work that she did at the time she did it was so incredible because, I mean, she was out there at a very young age doing that field work. She was naming her subjects, which everyone said you shouldn't do. She broke every rule. She was assigning, and everyone said, you're anthropomorphizing these animals by saying that they're doing this and that. And she was like, no, they're interacting. They're showing love. They're showing compassion. They're showing hate. They're showing fear. And she broke straight through all of those things. And it paid off in dividends for her.
Do you see the animals as having all those human-like emotions of anger, of compassion, of longing, of loneliness, from what you've seen, especially with mammals, but with different species out there? Do they have all that?
It depends on the animal. If you're talking, on the scale of a cockroach to an elephant, it's like a lot of these things. And I wonder about this stuff all the time. I'll have a praying mantis on my hand and just go, what is going through your mind?
Yeah.
Or you'll see a spider make a complex decision and go, I'm going to make my web there.
Yeah.
And you go, how are you doing this? How are you? Because he made a calculation there. It's smart. I was in the jungle not that long ago, and I was walking, and all of a sudden this dove comes flying through the jungle, right up to my face. Lands on a branch, like right here, right next to me. I look at the dove. Dove looks at me, and she's like, "Hey," and she's clearly like panting. And I'm like, "What? Why are you so close to me? This is weird." And she's like, "I know." And then an ornate hawk eagle flies up 10 feet away, looks at both of us, and just like scowls and like sticks up its head feathers, and then just like flies off. And the dove was like, "Sweet, thanks," and then flew in the other direction. And I was like, "Dude, you just used me to save your life."
Yeah.
The dove knew.
See, but this is what. Because there's Mike Tyson and there's Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wonder when I look at different creatures, even insects, like, is this Mike Tyson or is this Einstein?
Yeah.
Like, because one or other kinds of personality, like, is this a New Yorker or is this a Midwesterner or is this like a San Francisco barista of the insects? Like, there's all kinds of personalities. You never know. So you can't like project. Like if you run into a bear and is very angry, it could be just the asshole New Yorker.
Yeah, sure.
As opposed to
what are you saying about New Yorkers, man?
Exactly. Point well made.